It's Van Buren. And it's caught. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But
he's looking to make a big play downfield. Touchdown, Clemson. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Richardson. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Carr. It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. And it's exactly what...
Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. And now they'll set up for the point after. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tough running to avoid a loss and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Back to throw. It's Carr. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Ball moved back to the 4 for a second and goal. Wants to throw it. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Remember last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
To throw, it's Carr. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference-maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. It's a shotgun run call. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense going with the hurry up. The quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Young. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. they pick up the first on the ground. They're able to convert. It'll be first and goal at the 7.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He would not be denied.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Scanning the field, it's Van Buren. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Tigers will crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grabbed by the receiver. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a deep completion. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Second down play coming up for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Second down, they're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's running out of time here. The pass is off target again. Easy through as the third down pressure works.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. As the first down is still going. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Over the middle, it's Williams. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The shotgun running play call. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He shreds the tackle.
That's the advantage of having a big running back like that. They're just so tough to bring down. This guy always seems to fall forward, and you almost never see him tackled for a loss.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. To throw, it's Carr. He's got it right near the end zone. Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a 1st and goal for the offense. Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Cook, you don't have to be that creative, do you? The running back simply cannot be stopped. It's another touchdown for him.
Chris, he's scoring all these touchdowns, but it's really as much about the offensive line as it is anything. How about the holes that he's running through right now to give him a chance to get out into space to show you what he can do as a back? But he'll be the first one to tell you, I'm sure, after the game, the job this offensive line did.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And they'll set up with the PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Brought down, a broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Van Buren. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. The 30. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. To put them on top now.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Using his legs, it's Young. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. They'll look to throw it here on second down. The receiver grabs it.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
To throw, it's Carr. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the single back takes the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
On third down, he drops to throw. Nice grab. It's Young. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here, the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
Tries the right with a quick throw. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Gets the first and still running. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. Defense is coming after him. The pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They go with a direct snap. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, he pulled free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Sets a kickoff.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Quick throw to the left. What a catch! Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Graham down the middle. It's Richardson. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Here's a handoff on first and goal. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
It's a crucial score, but makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
Return begins inside the 10. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here's a regular season game that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is, if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top 5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
He's in the clear. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The Tigers come to the line in a hurry-up. Grinding away on the ground. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Well, this has proven to be a fun one for two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
But Chris, this is a huge opportunity, still with the game in balance. Who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
To the air, it's Van Buren. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. It should have been intercepted.
2nd down play coming up. The incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. So a field goal attempt coming up now. It's crucial here, a chance to extend the lead here late in the game. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains. After the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Breaks an open space. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They'll run it here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw. It's Carr. cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. First down, looking to throw the football. Snags the quick throw. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Looking to throw here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
42, Notre Dame, 29.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchdown. First play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Tight end goes in motion, and the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. To the air, it's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. It's a fumble. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Oh, what a grab! Make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Here he goes. The 30, the 20, at the 10 now. Touchdown, Clemson. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.